Well, Joseph, first time we get to catch up with you, and it's right after your team debut here tonight. A wild 7-6 game. I mean, how did you control emotions? How did everybody keep their composure with momentum changing every other shift, it felt like?
Yeah, it was a pretty crazy back and forth game, and I think if we are a little stronger there on the penalty kill, it's a different story. But those are things with a young team that you got to work on and get better, and it's just a learning curve. So it's still early. We play tomorrow, so there's not much time to dwell on it, and I think we can clean it up for tomorrow.
First game for you. I mean, what were your first impressions like? How much of a feeling out process did you have? I know you had morning skate today to really introduce yourself to a lot of your new teammates, but how did you feel like you handled it with as wild as the game it was and as unraveling as it could be at times?
Yeah, it was a quick turnaround there, a lot of travel, but I felt pretty good considering all the factors. Would have liked a little more out of myself, but that's what you got the next game for. So looking to put this one behind me and move on to tomorrow.
In the words of the coaching staff, you bring a little jam to the game, a little snarl to the game. You dropped the gloves in the first period. How much of that was an introduction of yourself to the Rockford IceHogs and to who you could be in this matchup?
Yeah, I think just when the legs are tired, you just got to do anything. So I was just going to the net hard there. I saw some guys charging at me, and it's, I don't know, it just kind of happened. So it's a part of my game, not an everyday thing, but I'm always willing to protect my teammates and do it if I have to. So it's a part of the game, and that's about it. That's all I can say about it.
I know your teammates appreciate you sticking up for them, especially just being the newcomer in your first game. But off the ice, what have the conversations been like with the coaching staff? How well are you been able to, prepare yourself as best as possible, knowing, whatever changes in systems, stylings that may come along?
Yeah, they gave me a decent amount of freedom. We just went through the systems quickly. They didn't want me to overthink things and worry too much about that. So I think there's certain things that I can buckle down on, but they've been great with me so far, and I think they're just going to keep working with me here.
Big picture now, you notice that this is probably a pretty young team, and you jumping in, seventh-year pro, it's become one of the more experienced guys out there. What are your first impressions of this young, talented bunch? Obviously, you saw 6 goals go into the back of the net from this group, but your first thoughts as a member as an IceHog?
Yeah, it's a great team and really young and skilled. So I've never been a part of a team quite like this. So it's nice to see there's some guys that catch your eye every time they're on the ice. So it's exciting, and I hope to just be another piece to that puzzle and create a winning team.
Coach King also mentioned veteran leadership you bring to this group off the ice. There's a lot of guys still finding their way in the professional game. I know you're in quarter mark of the season, but what kind of a leadership role do you hope to bring to this IceHogs bunch, both on and off the ice?
Yeah, for sure. It's still early. I try not to be too much here. I don't want to be that guy, but I think here as I get more comfortable, for sure, just helping guys. I've been there obviously, and I can just help them with those little things that young guys experience. So I'm looking forward to it. I've never really had that. I've never been the second oldest or third oldest guy on the team, so I'm looking forward to the challenge, and it's an exciting time.
In addition to making your team debut, you get your number called for the shootout today. Thoughts on that process? I know you kind of winced there, maybe a second crack at it, but I mean, to have that confidence from your coaching staff in your first game had to be huge for you personally.
Yeah, we had a little talk there on the bench. I usually have some pretty good numbers in the shootouts, but unfortunately, obviously, I couldn't pull it out for the guys today, but maybe in the future.
Talk about a quick turnaround tomorrow. You got San Antonio tomorrow afternoon. What are you looking to do differently? I know quick for you, quick for this team, but defensively, offensively, what are you hoping to change?
I think it's a 3 o'clock game. We got to get right to it, get the puck moving, stay out of the box, and if we do get in the box, we got to clean up the penalty kill a little harder on sticks, and I think we'll be all right.
Joseph, I appreciate your time. Welcome to the IceHogs.
Thank you very much.